Greetings, I'm Estat Light, and I'm outspoken in Ohio. I joined the hands off protest yesterday, April 5th, 2025, because as a Black woman, I feel personally obligated to speak up. My voice and my presence matter specifically because I'm Black. I couldn't sit silently while this movement swept across America like a gentle breeze that too many barely felt. I couldn't help but to notice that some folks suggested that we as Black people shouldn't be on the front lines of this movement. Because apparently civil rights come with designated seating arrangements now. Let me get this straight. Our rights as Black people are primarily the ones under attack, along with everyone else's. But we should politely wait our turn, perhaps take a number. Now serving oppression number 47, as if the systematic targeting of Black rights isn't the canary in the coal mine for what happens to everyone else later. It's especially rich considering yesterday was the day after the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination. The same MLK who famously said, an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. I'm sure if he were here today, he'd say, actually, I changed my mind. Just sit this one out. Maybe catch the next revolution on Netflix. Meanwhile, our healthcare system continues its spectacular impression of a dumpster fire. The elderly and disabled are treated like inconvenient budget line items, and young adults face a future that looks about as promising as a screenplay written by AI. But please, tell me more about why we should remain comfortably seated while watching rights disappear. Perhaps we could order takeout while democracy crumbles. Maybe scroll through social media while others fight for our collective future. Now, here's a revolutionary idea. Able bodied individuals of any race in this country shouldn't feel comfortable sitting down right now. In fact, the only people who should be sitting are those physically unable to stand. And even they're finding a way to show up. But sure, let's debate who belongs on the front lines while those lines keep getting pushed further back. Nothing says united we stand quite like arguing over who should stand where. The irony of it is almost as painful as the reality. So yes, I showed up yesterday. I participated, not because it was convenient or comfortable, but because as a Black woman in America, silence isn't an option anymore. My Blackness isn't something I can shed when it becomes inconvenient. It's who I am. And it's precisely why I must speak up. The question isn't why I was there, but rather how could I, as a Black woman and person, being aware of our history and what's at stake, not be there?